So, hi dear Sagittarius, very good evening to you guys. This is Tarot Anjali, and this is a general no contact love reading for all the Sagittarius Sun, Moon, Venus, or Rising for the month of August 2026. Keep in mind this is general; it might or might not resonate with you. Roles can be reversed also. Action can be from your side also. Please don't try to forcibly fit yourself into the reading. Okay, for personal reading healing session, check out the description box. Will find the links below. And for tarot reading course and Ho'oponopono Masterclass 2, links are given below. So let's start. Sagis, the person that you are in no contact or no communication with, their current feelings for you right now at this present moment are, let's see. We have the Magician, the Page of Swords, and the Knight of Wands. Bottom of the deck is the Ace of Pentacles. From deep inside, like you can say, the underlying energies of Ace of Pentacles, they feel a strong desire to connect with you on a very mature and grounded and practical kind of a level, with a vision of having something stable, something long term down the line, with a vision of creating something solid, creating something safe and secure with you down the line. Okay, on a conscious level, this person is feeling like manifesting action from your side. They're watching you from a distance, they're keeping tabs on you, however they can, however it is possible from their side. They might be trying to get information from mutual friends or family members, maybe if they're also involved in the situation, or they might be watching you from fake accounts if you have blocked them or something. But they're manifesting this energy of you connecting with them from your side. Okay, you taking some kind of action in this direction, you making the first move, so that they can open up to you, so that they can open up to the situation. And somehow they feel very uncomfortable about the idea of them texting you or calling you. Maybe they have tried before and you rejected them, or you never appreciated their efforts or something. Now they are manifesting this energy of you reaching out to them, you breaking the no contact and the silence, and you opening up to the idea of reconciliation. Okay, okay. So according to them, they are feeling like manifesting an action from your side is a good idea, because they feel like they are not able to do it from their side for whatever reason. I hope they have a great reason to not to do that. Okay, let's see what this person wants from you. What are their intentions for the situation between you and them, Sagis? We have the Temperance and the Queen of Swords and the Knight of Cups. Bottom of the deck is a Chariot. Now, this person, underlying energies of Chariot, they want to be in the strong determination kind of energy of I am going to make something happen. I'm going to make something work out in the situation. I'm going to do something about the situation, and I'm going to face all the challenges, obstacles, and everything. And they want to understand all the pros and cons and negatives and positives of the situation on a deeper level. Then also they want to do something about the situation. They have this intention, this desire to do something about the situation. See, the Temperance here represents they want to be extremely patient with you, extremely patient with the situation, extremely patient with the healing journey in this dynamics between you and them. They want to have a crystal clear energy of this is what my truth is. They want you to tell them your truth, your side of the story, and then they want to handle this situation with love, compassion, and a lot of forgiveness. Hmm? So they want to patiently handle this situation with truth and clarity, and lot of love and compassion and forgiveness kind of energy from their side. This is what their desire is. Yep. And they want to be in this determination kind of mode. Like, even if they are going to face challenges, obstacles, or even if both of you are going to face the challenges or obstacles in the situation, they want to do something about the situation in order to maintain peace, in order to bring back the harmony and peace in the situation. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Intentions are good. Let's see what action is this person going to take towards you, if any, by the end of this month, Sagis. We have the Ten of Cups and the Three of Pentacles and the Five of Swords. Bottom of the deck is the Four of Pentacles. They're going to hold on to this connection energetically. The underlying energies of Four of Pentacles, they're going to hold on this connection for dear life, like as if there's nothing more important in their life apart from this situation. Energetically, they're going to hold on to you, hold on to this hope that someday you guys are going to connect again, and they are going to just hold on to the situation. So this person is creating stories and scenarios in their head about the situation where both of you are together, both of you are happy, both of you are having a happily ever after kind of a deal. But then their ego, their pride, or their wounded self is coming out and saying, "Don't do anything. Don't do anything. Don't say anything. Just hold back." If you are dealing with some other person and they know it, they might end up fighting with you. That is a possibility. So if there are energies of a third person here, according to them, they might end up fighting with you. Just give me a second. So the only action that I'm seeing from this person's side is, if they are going to sense that there is a third party, they might find an excuse to connect with you and fight with you. Otherwise, I don't see this person doing anything about the situation. They are going to hold on to this vision, hold on to this thought, hold on to this dream, la la land energy of, okay, when we are going to be together, we are going to do this, we are going to do that, we are going to go to that restaurant and blah blah blah. But their ego is, their mind is continuously telling them not to do anything. So they are going to be like, okay, I'm doing my thing. Let's see the guidance for you guys for this month, for the situation, Sagis. So we have the Eight of Swords and the Star card and the Queen of Wands. Bottom of the deck is a Nine of Swords. If you're continuously worried about this person coming back to your life or not coming back to your life, if okay, I don't care if you want them or not in your life. Doesn't matter. But if you're losing your sleep over a situation that you cannot control, change, or do anything about, guess what you are going to get in return? Again and again and again in your life on a repetitive mode. It's like a cycle of your life. You keep on worrying about things, people, situations that you don't have any control over, and you keep on creating stories and scenarios in your head, and you're taking them as the ultimate truth and the ultimate reality, which is not. You know it. So this is not about this person or this dynamics or this energy or that energy. It's about you. First of all, Sagittarius, you have to learn to surrender and let go of those people, situations, or things or circumstances that you cannot change, control, or do anything about. Because you worrying about them, you losing your sleep about them, over them, is not going to give you any kind of positive results or outcomes at all. Then second, you have to get out of your overthinking. You might be having this tendency of overthinking all the time, creating stories and scenarios in your head all the time, and feeling like you are in some kind of mental jail or mental trap. Stop overthinking about everything and everyone and surrender to the divine. Shift all of your focus on your happiness, on your healing, on what makes you really happy. What are the things that you were not able to do when you were stuck on this person or on this situation? What are the things that you should be doing right now in order to have a productive life, a beautiful life, a positive life? What you can change today to shift your energies to high vibrations? So, shifting all of your focus on things that you can change and do from your side, which is simply your energies, energy shift and your vibration shift. Shifting all of your energies from getting anxious, getting worried, getting out of your head all the time, to this energy of, okay, let me do something about my own shift, about my own energies, about my own healing, is going to give you tremendously beautiful positive results in the coming future too. So it's all about coming back to yourself. Whenever you can't do anything about other situation, just come back to yourself. It's like a like rule of thumb or something, that when things and the outside world is not working out or not going according to the plan. What is wrong and what is right? Wrong is when things are not going according to our plan. Right is when things are going according to our plan, right? So when things are not going according to our plan, what we can do? Should we just cry, sulk, stress the hell out of ourselves, ruin our own lives, ruin our present? We should just calm down. We should just start doing things that makes us happy, that makes us feel like in the present moment, that makes us feel at peace. No fake love and light, no fake positivity. Sit with your emotions, sit with your energies, let them come out, and transmute them into your own healing, transmute them into your strength. Don't let them make you feel like weak, as if you're helpless, as if you're a victim. No, you're not. Your decision and your choices are making you feel like that. Now, up to you. So yeah, okay. Let me answer one of your questions related to this particular situation of your life, Sagittarius. This portion also might or might not resonate. If it does, good. If it doesn't, don't worry about it. Just let it be. I'm going to give you 15 to 20 seconds to get the answer. If that's not enough for you, you can pause and unpause. If you are not going to get a clear cut yes or no, then you can take the message as the guidance for your situation if you want to. So let's start. You can close your eyes, take 3 deep breaths, ask your question 3 times in your mind space. Keep it short, simple, and precise. And your time starts now. Mhm. Okay, so the answer to a question is listen to your intuition, which simply means that you're already knowing the answer. Yes, you already know the answer that you're looking for. It is calling you to develop and nurture your intuition, what answers lie within. This is also one of the cards that might come up if you keep asking the same question over and over to the divine. You know the answer already, Sagittarius. Listen to that. Listen to your gut, listen to your intuition. Yeah. So yeah, thank you so much for tuning in, Sagis. We'll see you soon in the next video. Bye bye. Take care. May existence bless you. Namaste.